Hello guys, this is Deathdealer and welcome back to another episode of TimeCraft Season 2. We're already in episode 5, I actually can't believe it, we're 5 episodes into this season already and time is flying by. Now today we're going to be doing a few things, we'll be working on a path in the market area. In fact I've already done that because I've had to re-record this segment because I messed up my recording stuff, which we'll talk about in just a moment. And we're also going to be working on some sky islands today. Yeah, some more. We're going to be working on some smaller ones. The one Splashes worked on when we were working on our last episode, I really liked her overall idea for it. So we're going to copy her design a little bit, while maybe doing a few different things, and we're going to place a few of them around our floating island. But yeah, I like the idea of that. So yeah. I have to confess to something. I've been messing around. You may notice it by my voice and my audio quality right now. But basically right now, I have this pillow fort around my keyboard along with several spare soundproofing panels I had to minimise keyboard and mouse sound. You may still hear it, but it won't be as bad as what it was. And I went into Discord and tested this, and a lot of my Discord members think my audio is a lot better this way. So let me know what you think. Obviously there is some editing that I still do to this, so it isn't the same as what it sounds right now, but yeah, it should sound a lot better. So yeah, I'm working on fixing everything, making everything perform well, and I'm just improving my quality overall. I've also changed up my recording stuff. I've increased the bitrate that we record at, along with changing say the recording encoder and just my overall OBS settings, so things should be a lot better. Now that's why I had to re-record, because basically I lost I recorded 30 minutes of this episode and I went to go and edit it and I lost all the audio because I messed up big time. So yeah, basically what will happen is you'll have clips in this video of like this, everything sounding fine, and then you have clips where I am just basically doing a voiceover trying to salvage the recording. There won't be any game sound in that, it'll just be my voice, maybe some background music that you're hearing right now, because I like using the Minecraft music. It's really good. I just don't like listening to it whilst I play. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today, so let's get started. Before we go anywhere though, I'd like to talk about these two farms. So basically I've turned them both off at this point, because if we just head on up here, we've got one double chest there, and we've almost filled out a second double chest worth of pumpkins. I keep on emptying this side, because if we pop on over this way, we have a lot of melons, so I don't see the point in keeping those farms online at the moment and, causing performance problems for everyone else, so I've turned them off. Now what I might do actually is I might, sell these farms to someone. So basically what I could do is I could tear them out, go to that person's area, and then build these farms back up. So if any of the TimeCraft members are interested in buying these farms off of me, drop me a message in Discord, and we'll see if we can come up with a deal, because I don't need any of these resources at this point. The only reason I was farming this stuff was because basically I was going to trade this stuff for emeralds, but what we're going to be doing instead is we're going to be building a raid farm at some point, which will get us more than enough emeralds. So yeah, I'm just going to, get rid of this stuff, sell it to someone, and then yeah, we shouldn't be putting much load on the server. I've also been collecting lots of eggs, so we've got almost a full double chest there. And lots of eggs here. I think I'm going to be moving these guys out of here in the next few episodes, because there isn't many, but obviously they're constantly checking for pathfinding and lots of other things, and I know a lot of other people have villagers. RusticDragon has villagers, Dragonfire has some villagers, there's some villagers over in the village, so yeah, that's a lot of villagers in the close area, so we're going to be moving that stuff out of here. I'm also considering tearing this part down as well, because I haven't actually done any cow farming in a long time. So who knows, we could tear it down, or we could go and give all of these cows to RusticDragon. Maybe. I also need to come up with an off switch for the iron farm. That should be easy enough to implement. But bear in mind, this iron farm is only temporary, so we will be getting rid of that at some point. We'll be moving it elsewhere on the server though. But yeah, everything is looking good. Also, press F3 right now. Oh no, you can't see it actually. It's because I'm using multi-MC. But I installed Optifine. Now it's only the pre-release version, but it is helping quite a bit with a few things. There is some problems with it obviously, but it is better than nothing. But yeah, I've talked for long enough. Let's head on over to the market area and we're going to construct a few pathways. Alright, so this clip is going to be a little bit weird, considering the fact that I messed up my whole recording thing. So what we're doing right now is we're going to be working on the road, and there's going to be a side road leading from this road I'm working on right now into my iron shop. So the main road will move down towards Splashes' little diamond thing, which we're working on right now. We're trying to fit it in between all of that hidden lighting right there, which we just managed to do. So basically what I'm doing right now is I'm digging out, I'm excavating the borders to the road, which the borders are polished andesite. The road itself consists of stone, cobblestone, andesite and gravel, with little bits of mossy cobblestone mixed in. I forgot to do the mossy cobblestone bit, and I'm just realising watching this clip that this road I'm working on right now isn't centred to Splash's shop, because the road itself is odd. Well, it's an odd number, but Splash's shop is even. So yeah, we kind of messed up there, so that's my bad. I wasn't really paying attention at the time. But that's just me, this stuff happens. But yeah, right now we're taking a look at Jesse's pathways. So this was my main inspiration. These pathways go between his gambling area, his bookshop, which is right in front of us, and eventually up to his base. Now, this is obviously the main inspiration. I wasn't a fan of the coarse dirt and the granite. The coarse dirt could work fine, I feel, but the granite just wasn't a good fit for me, which is why I didn't use it. There's also lots of flowers in that area, which I'm not a fan of. I really don't like flowers. So right here, I was thinking about how I was going to bring the pathway into my base. I originally planned on having a water feature, just to, break up the landscape a little bit, but in the end, I never actually did it. I also began to speak about this thing, which obviously I'm doing again now. So basically what this is after I set up the iron farm, iron shop even, I put an image of it in Discord, and this is a little protest from Leslie. It's kind of funny, it's to do with what we're talking about, because what iron farms produce, villager stuff produce lots of cats. You know how it is. Yeah. But yeah, and what we've got to do now is we're actually got to, leave this thing and go and look at the final result, which, to be honest, I am quite happy with. So, let's go and take a look at it. Alright, so this is the final result right here. So these pathways have came together quite nicely, and it blends in really, really well. So I came around with bone meal, doing my usual thing, put in some bone meal, get rid of the flowers, and this area looks really nice. And if you look at it, if we just go back over here, this is one of my favourite bits about this. So let's just walk on down here a bit. And it actually looks, with the way the grass is placed, like there's no path there. And then as you walk down, it reveals itself slowly, which I'm really a big fan of. I think this is really cool. But yeah, this, curved diagonal one, I'm not happy with it, but it will do the job. It fits in the area. Kind of getting it to curve nicely was weird. Also, my build here is even as well, so going from a 3 wide path to like a 2 wide door probably wasn't a good idea. So yeah, it's a bad thing on my part. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this because, having to redo recordings messes things up, but we're selling our iron for 1 diamond per stack. So 1 diamond per stack of iron blocks. So if anyone needs any iron, come to me. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Now, before we do anything else, I need to harvest some of my crops because I've been using some of them for bits and pieces, and we're starting to run low on stock. So let's go and harvest. I think it's a sugarcane we need to harvest, and then we can continue on with this episode. So yeah, making those pathways was quite, it was a different pace, different to what I've done so far. Now, what I need next is I'm actually in a position where I need more diamonds because I want to go and spend some, but we don't actually have, much. Now, I've already recorded this clip because, I messed up my recordings, so I already know how much diamonds I've got. But let me know in the comments how many diamonds you think I will get from a 1 hour mining session. And who knows, if you're right, I'll like you even more than what I do right now. Alright, so that mining session was quite successful. We only went for about 50 minutes, and we went down those few strip mines right in front of us. And in that time we got 29 diamond ore, lots of redstone and lapis, and lots of stone which is in those chests over there. So what we're going to do is we're going to fortune this stuff up, And we've got to try and repair one of our picks whilst we do so as well. We could go to the XP farm for that, but you know, look, that's plenty of XP right there, so why not try? But yeah, these diamonds will be used for mainly for buying things from people's shops. We won't be using them for crafting because we'll be using villagers for that eventually. But yeah, I have a few things I want to buy, lots of soul sand at one point because I want to set up, another water farm so that we can do potion brewing, because I want to do potion brewing en masse. Maybe like every time you brew a potion it gets like a shulker box worth of it. So yeah, maybe something like that. Wither skulls, if there's any on the market. I believe there is at least one skull on the market right now, which I might go and buy. But yeah, that's that. So what we've got to do now is we're going through this stuff in our inventory, and we can go and look towards working on some sky islands. Okay, so looking at these islands up here, I just love how this area is starting to fill up. But I just love how that Splashes little island up there has foliage, trees, and then has a little pond up there. So we've got to try and replicate that on other islands. Now obviously I'm going to copy straight up, we're going to be varying it a little bit. Now I think we've got to have it at the same height. It's actually a higher elevation than these two islands, so we'll try and do that once again. And maybe we should have water features in them as well so that we can get up to all of them if we need to. Because I think we should light them up so the mobs don't spawn, because it can be problematic for that. So I think I'm going to need to get some more bamboo. Or not more bamboo, some more scaffolding, which I have the materials to make more. And we should get started on making some of these floating islands. Alright, so as you can see I've been doing a little bit of planning. So we have Splashes Island right there. And then these two pillars of, scaffolding are planning out where we're going to start the next one. So they ascend to, I think it's like Y139-ish? Yeah, something like that. And that's where that island, look, the bottom of it starts. So we've got to basically build the islands from the bottom up, but since they're fairly small, it should be fairly quick to do. Now, so that's just 2 islands because I ran out of string for crafting some scaffolding. So I want at least 2 more on this side. Possibly, or we might just do the 1 more on this side so it looks kind of symmetrical. But these islands won't be lined up or anything like that. It's just to, you know, give the sense of being symmetrical, but it's not actually symmetrical, if you know what I mean. Now, I was thinking of kind of having all the water feed into any pools or like these lakes. Because obviously that island feeds into a lake there. That one's close to one, that one feeds into the water. And one on this side will also feed into the water. Just so there's somewhere for the water to go that'll come out of the island reasonably. But yeah, this is a nice wee area for it, and also there's lots of wild cats out here, which we should probably try and capture some more for an upcoming project. But yeah, there's so many. They keep on spawning. I think it's because of Rusty's villager trading area, possibly. That'll probably do it. But yeah, instead of doing, you know, progress updates on each part of the island, what I'll do is I'll build up each island and then I'll show you what it looks like and show you the process of, like, you know, doing the detailing work on top. Now, I'm not going to bother with like doing the slab detailing work on the rock face. I'm just going to use full blocks because, yeah, since these islands are a lot smaller, I don't feel they need that much detail. The larger one, it needed the detail, and those details helped. But for these ones, it's not really necessary. So yeah, let's get to work. Alright, so I've been busy. I have bought 1, 2, 3, and 4 islands. Now, they're all unique and simple. These 2 are smaller, these 2 are larger. I might redo part of these ones, but yeah, it's simple enough to do. So basically what we're going to do right now is I'm just going to show you the process that we're using to detail this stuff. And yeah, we need to get rid of the scaffolding. But we don't have much time because I have some other things that we're going to be doing this episode, so we're going to go and do this super quickly. But yeah, let's just get up to the top here. Now, it took a little bit of time because I needed to wait for grass to grow, and then I had to go exploring the world to find some sea pickles because we're doing a few different things. Do I have gravel? Yes, I do. Cool. I also have some sand, but I don't know if that's enough or not. So basically I have like a mini ecosystem up here. And we've got to do something like this. So start off, we'll use Silk Touch. And we've just got to come in here and fill this with gravel. So if we just do this, there we go, cool. Then what we're going to do is we've got to use some sea pickles And we'll do the same there. Okay, cool. That's what I like to see. We're then going to come in and do some little mini beaches. Like so. Because you know it helps to, like fill the area a little bit. There we go, cool. And then we're going to fill these with sugarcane. And there we go, that's that. And then we've got to use this wood. I don't actually have much wood on me, I need to go and get more. And we've got to do a few things. So we've got to make some very small custom trees. So like so. And because this is in the ocean, it doesn't actually look all that nice. And we'll do the same there. And we're going to have like a kind of larger tree here. Now we also need to do some droopy leaves, which we'll do something like this. And we'll have them coming off of these trees here. And it'll make it feel nice. Now what we'll also do is we should get some bone meal. We're going to bone meal the ground here. And that'll, fill this in with some seagrass. And then this terrain up here as well. And it'll bring in lots of foliage. And that's it basically, so I'm going to go down to each of these islands, do this detailing work, and then this project will be finished. So yeah, I have now finished these additional islands I constructed. I also did the foliage work on top of the island there. So now, let's go to the temple where Rustic has summoned me and Splashes.
Well, you're finally here. Go ahead, take a seat, So, do you know why I gathered you here today?
Because Mimic yelled at us?
Exact. No, wait, no. I gathered you here because I have a very interesting business opportunity. I feel so small talking to you. I'm just gonna... Alright. Everything's going fine. I'll stand on the table. So, I have a very interesting business opportunity. I have been studying both of you, and well, Splashes didn't need that much. It's not creepy. It's Splashes didn't need that much studying because we made that gold farm. It's just absolutely fantastic. And Death, I've seen you actually made a iron farm, which is fairly efficient if I must believe the stock in your shop. So I realized us three are probably the most competent people on this server, at least as it goes to technical stuff and business. I mean, there's no doubt about that. So I thought, how about we three will start a company?
What sort of company?
Exactly. What sort of company? I was thinking about an industry company. We would create stuff. We would create builds. We would create profits. Now I know this is a big step. This is a big and difficult step. It's not something you can easily just accept within a couple of seconds. However, sure. I have written I'm totally not doing it now. I have written a bit of a report to why I think this would be beneficial. So I'm gonna go ahead and Death, if you would read that out loud, please.
Oh, are you sure you want me to do it?
Yeah, I think that'll be fine. I think it totally captures our main concerns and
Please, I need friends.
I really do. So this is going to be the actual thank you very much. This is going to be the actual business proposal. This is not a I am the boss and you are employees type of stuff. This is a 3 equal shares of the company. So I'm just going to give this to you. Oh, both of them actually went into the same pile. If you can...
I'm not allowed to have
any. No, there you go. This would mean all 3 of us would have 33% of the company, including income.
That sounds good.
I like that.
Good.
And by our powers combined, we can crush the bearded Canadians.
Exactly. So the bearded Canadians Yeah, they're no good. The products aren't quality, and
They're evil.
they're evil.
Too.
So I've let someone run the numbers, and I figured out that we are most definitely going to be beating them on a financial front. So
Okay.
I'm going to just I'm going to pass this on because what happened just then. I'm going to pass this on. This would be the contract. It's a fairly straightforward contract. You would have to remove one of the lines and just put your username in there.
Okay. So, I should probably read this before I sign it.
It's fine. It's fine. There's nothing there's nothing non-beneficial in there for any party.
Little buccaneer of an administration.
There's
For the chicken.
what chicken?
On page 3.
There's no chicken on page 3.
Yes, there is. It said Clucky the Buccaneer.
Yeah, the Buccaneer of Administration. Yeah.
It's a chicken.
Well, I mean, if you want to, if like black on white, yeah, he's a chicken, but he's a really good employee. That's more of the deal here. So let me just. Now, let me just sign this. And I'm not sure. You can duplicate books, right?
Yes.
Yes, you can. Awesome. In
Okay,
that case, all three of us now have a contract. There you go. And but didn't do it again.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Which means now we are officially in business together. I'm very happy about this. Now, you might be wondering about our Buccaneer of Administration. I think it'll be best just to check out what he's doing right now. I believe he's in office. So I believe yeah there he is. And clicky, no eggs on the workplace. So he's been running numbers and he's been doing a fairly good job so far. If I'm going to be honest. No.
But it looks so tasty.
I know.
Delicious.
So if you've read the contract, you probably see that possible profits shall be divided evenly and accordingly to ownership. And it also says that Clucky has alternative payments. Does anybody care to guess what his alternative payments would be?
Seed.
See, that's what I think as well. No, he insisted that he will be paid in cooked chicken, which I believe is
Aren't
a
we
bit
supposed
weird.
to be the good guys?
We are the good guys. Chuck,
Are we the baddies?
We're not the baddies. He just.
He's the baddie.
I think he's just don't listen, Clucky. I think he's a bit damaged, but I mean, it's actually weird. I thought Death would instantly recognize him because Death, this used to be one of your former employees.
Wait, I've never. Oh, okay, right. I see. Did you steal from me?
I did not steal a chicken from your chicken farm just before I made this joke.
I see how it is.
Anyways, I'm very happy to be in contract with all of you.
There's a creeper in here.
Yeah,
Why is this person creeping
that is Chucky's that's Clucky's supervisor. Oh, well,
Not anymore.
yeah, that's
He's dead now.
Personally, I feel like
That's,
we shouldn't have people creeping on our meetings. I feel like that's not appropriate.
It isn't. This is a very temporary spot. I mean, it's this is the only decoration right now. So we would definitely have to have a more suitable office building for this. Yes.
I think that makes sense. Yeah, we should probably find a new place. There's a taiga biome or a taiga island in the north between the three of the districts that's unclaimed. We could build ourselves a headquarters there.
I feel like that is a brilliant plan.
I like
I'm
that
in.
idea. I'm in as
Yes.
well.
Oh, good. Then, if there is anybody who would like to add anything to this meeting, any important information? No.
Is Puffy taking the minutes?
I think he is.
Yeah, I hope he's
Okay.
writing all this down.
Yeah. If you look at his hands, he's is that
He's-
working hard or hardly working?
He's certainly flapping away.
Yeah, he's very busy. He's very busy. I presume. All right. Well, in that case, I think we can end the meeting right here.
So-
Death, don't be so creepy with my chicken.
So, meeting adjourned then.
Meeting adjourned.
Thank you all for watching the video. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel to be notified of all future videos. On the left at the top, you'll see a video that I think you should watch next, and at the bottom you'll see a video that YouTube wants you to watch. Thanks for watching.